Today on the Mr. Sinn channel, we're going to be looking at women and economic development. As always, if you find value in these topic review videos, consider subscribing. The World Economic Forum published a report on the global gender gap in 2022. The report found that the gender gap has been closed by 68.1%. At the current rate of progress, it'll take 132 years to reach full parity, meaning at our current rate, it'll take us another 132 years before the genders are equal and have the same opportunities. The Gender Gap Index uses 4 benchmarks to determine a country's ranking: economic participation and opportunity, educational attainment, health and survival, and political empowerment. When looking at the gender gap, we can see that regions that are more economically advanced tend to have more opportunities for women and have been able to reduce the gap between men and women more. However, regions that are less economically advanced tend to have less opportunities for women and a wider gap between men and women. For example, according to the United Nations, women disproportionately make up a larger percentage of workers in the informal economy. In South Asia, over 80% of women in non-agricultural jobs are in informal employment. In sub-Saharan Africa, 74% of women are in informal employment. And in Latin America and the Caribbean, the number is 54%. Jobs in the informal economy often consist of street vendors, subsistence farmers, domestic workers, and other jobs without legal protection or government oversight. People who work in the informal economy do not have benefits such as health insurance or paid sick leave. Also, due to no government oversight, there is no minimum wage laws, sexual harassment laws, or other societal protection, which we can see since many of the regions around the world have a higher percentage of women working in the informal economy, means that globally women receive fewer social benefits and legal protections compared to men. So we can see that women around the world still face a variety of economic and social obstacles. One obstacle, though, that we haven't talked about yet is the ability to have a bank account. According to a report from the World Bank in 2021, there was 1.4 billion people in the world who did not have a bank account, which is a lot of people. However, it should be noted that this number has been decreasing over the years. We can see that in 2011, there were 2.5 billion individuals who did not have a bank account. And in 2017, that number was 1.7 billion. But unfortunately, we can see that the report also found that as account ownership continues to grow, women, poor adults, and less educated adults continue to make up the majority of people being excluded from the formal financial sector. Having a bank account is a vital step to escaping poverty and achieving financial independence. When an individual has a bank account, it allows them to not only store their money in a safe and secure place, but also allows them to access credit, participate in other financial institutions, and expand their business and lifestyle options. One way in which people have tried to fix this problem and reduce the gender inequality around the world is by using microloans and microfinancing to support women and other people in need. Microloans are small loans which are given to individuals who are typically excluded from traditional financial services. These loans are often used to help finance small businesses, such as street vendors, subsistence farmers, or small businesses that benefit the local community. Microfinancing, on the other hand, provides financial services and loans to support an individual. These services may include a savings account, insurance, and money transfer services, all of which is traditionally provided by non-government organizations or community-based organizations. Both microloans and microfinancing benefit women significantly, since women are often excluded from traditional bank services in many developing countries. In Chile, a study of more than 3,500 low-income members of microfinance institutions found that women who received free savings accounts reduced their reliance on debt and improved their ability to make ends meet during an economic emergency. Now, while microloans can be a great way to provide more opportunities for people in developing countries, they do have some risks associated with them. If a person is not able to pay the loan back, they may become further in debt, which would end up having the opposite effect of the goal of the loan. But overall, we can see that both microloans and microfinancing can help support low-income individuals around the world and can have a significant impact on their ability to generate income and escape poverty. All right, so that was just a quick look at women and economic development. Now comes the time to practice what we've learned. Answer the questions on the screen, and when you're done, check your answers in the comment section down below. As always, I'm Mr. Sinn. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time online.